Hello you lovely people, welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel if you've been here before. My name is Kirsten and this is where I art and craft, and it is lovely to have you with me today. And I don't just say that because it's what I say every time when I start a video. I say it because I truly mean it. I know how many choices you've got of YouTube channels to watch out there, so watching me means a lot. So thank you. And we're on a Margarete Miller today. And today, it's not today's, it's this week's prompt for her 50 art collage prompt is a person. And I've already looked out this photograph. Now, this is a photograph of somebody I don't know. It's a photograph I got in a batch of photographs. Some of them were, this is what you've got to be so careful when you order online. Some of them were very bad photocopies of photographs stuck with, I don't know what, super glue I think, into a vintage photograph album. And so the photograph album has been ruined and the photographs aren't even photographs. It's not even worth cutting them out because they're so badly done. I'm really quite annoyed. But there were, however, a few photographs in it, and this is one of it, and I just thought this is rather wonderful. Also a bit dangerous, but rather wonderful, and we'd use that for our person today. And I'm going to get my, sorry if this wrinkles, sorry if I moved you, I forgot to get them out before we started. I'm getting out my 2 boxes, although I said we wouldn't necessarily just use these 2 boxes. I'm going to get out these 2 boxes as a starting place. However, I've just said that and I've just seen something in here that actually, because it's long and thin, and I now don't know which way up this is because it's off the page, I quite like the idea of maybe using a bit of this or even all of this. Because it's long and thin, it's the right, it matches the colours. Oh, I'm now thinking I might do a monochrome one today. Right, let's see where we go to next. Oh, haha, and I've just seen something else. Ha, today's going to be one of those days. Is it going to just all fall together? It's because I'm standing up. I got these for something else. These are photograph corners. And actually, wouldn't it be quite cool to actually, they're not very sticky is what I've already discovered. But even if I don't use all 4 and just don't use them to stick them down, actually just using a couple even. Right, I don't know quite how many and what I'm going to do with them, so we'll just leave them out as a reminder that we might use them. Okay, I'm going to shut that drawer and I'm now going to sit down. I hope you've all had a lovely week. My week's been chaotic. My life at the moment is a bit chaotic. It's just, yeah, it's just one of those things. We all go through them at times. Here's another black and white. This is a pad. I got this a long time ago now. Seems forever. Pre-COVID. Seems like a lifetime ago, from that subscriptions box from the other side of the pond. Come on, come on, you know which one I'm talking about. Your Creative Studio. And I used to get their boxes, and their boxes were, there's nothing wrong with their boxes. The boxes was quite good. I got them for quite a while, so clearly I liked them. However, they started to get very repetitive and you ended up with a lot of stuff that was the same, and their stamps were very good quality, and then they went downhill in quality. And I actually don't use their stamps very much. I used to, because they weren't always the stuff I wanted. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. It's just I don't get it any longer. And occasionally I'm tempted to try it again because I did get some fabulous stuff from it, but then I got a lot of tap from it as well. And now there's so many other options. Oh, now, do I use something with a bit of red because of that? And that just lifts that whole thing. Do I want it that way round? Do I want it this way round? Oh, I think I want it that way round. Is that a bit too much like that though? Or do I put that round the other way and we have the butterfly showing instead? Actually, maybe we do that. We have the butterfly showing instead. Not so sure if I want the perfection showing. I don't like the numbers being straight up and down. I like it that way around. I'm just not sure about the perfection, so maybe we take off that perfection. I quite like the fact that now that's a part. We show just the T maybe. Oh, I like that. Yes, I think that's good. It's just because these characters, that's why I wanted this going a different way. Just take that up a bit higher maybe. Does it matter about seeing that? Do we put that in front of that? And I don't want to, I really don't want to see that other Frank. Okay, I haven't decided what length to make this yet either, have I? That's Japanese, in case you were wondering. So we should be able to find something black and white in all this. Do we want some more writing? I like that symbol though. Oh, see, we could do, that's got a bit of very bad block printing on, but again it's a wee bit of red, but then are we bringing in too much red? It does make me wonder about a bit of music paper though. Don't know if I've got any music paper that hasn't been already stamped on in here. Oh, now we used this, it wasn't last week, it was a couple of weeks ago, wasn't it? Oh, did we use this on something else? Use this on something else, didn't use this on here at all. Maybe we can use one of these bits that are left over. I used the front. Oh yes, that was on a colour cuber. Oh, I might pull another colour cuber, but I could now use one of these inside bits, couldn't I? I'm loving the little, this tear off bit that's ending up. Oh, that's 2 pages. Is it 2 pages? It feels like 2 pages. No, it's only 1 page. I thought originally it was 1 page and then it felt like it's separated on me. It doesn't seem to be separating on me. It says there October 1968. Now this is, again, it's lots more writings, isn't it? I'm just thinking it's maybe too much writing to have that in as well. Yeah, I think that's too much writing. Have we got an image or something we could maybe use? I don't think we probably have. Oh, I could use a signature. Oh, should we use a signature? What's this? This is St. John's Ambulance. We could just take that signature out and use that signature, couldn't we? I know it's more writing, but this time the writing is very different. Let's tear that off. You can tell how old this paper is, can't you? What's the date on here? 1922. Should we leave the years faithfully? Let's leave the years faithfully on for now. Put these 2 bits back in here. Right, we need to, I like the yours faithfully being on there actually. Let's see if we can, need to be very careful here because there's a fold in the paper. I don't want it to tear along the fold. There we go. I don't mind that I didn't tear that totally straight, because he's not totally straight, and that's the same kind of not straight. See how that's the same? Do you know what? I think that might be done. We just need to decide the height of this. Let's take this off. Now, how tall do we want it to go? Just want the ticket showing. I think we want to tear off from the bottom of this, and then we'll have a bit to go underneath a person, because I like to put a bit of the collage also underneath the. Let's go that way. Let's put this down the bottom actually, because I think I'm thinking of, if we're doing, put that all the way up the top. There we go. The ticket showing, the stars showing. Straighten that up a bit. Then put yours faithfully, and put this down here. Does the person refer to the signature? That person? Is that person and that person the same person? Oh, lots of questions. Right, and the next question is do I need anything else? I do. I need another bit of red up here. So let's see, what can we find? Should we see if we can find a stamp? Let's see. I don't have my stamps sorted out into colours like most people do. I just keep them in this box, and I just go through them. And maybe I should sort them out into colours. But I just like going, oh, see, because sometimes, oh, that works well actually. Sometimes when you do that, you discover something that isn't in a colour that you might have gone for. You might go looking for red stamps and see, I don't know if I'd have had that in red, but actually that goes quite nicely. That's got blue on it as well. It needs to be, that's maybe a bit big, although that's another person, isn't it? Well, I quite like the fact that's another person, and I never know what to do with these stamps with people on them, and that's a big one as well. We got another stamp with a red stamp with a person on. I've got a feeling if I took that stamp off and had a proper look at it, it would tell me the name of that person, and then I'd know it wasn't the name of the person at the bottom that signed the thing. Wouldn't it be funny if it was the same name? It isn't going to be the same name, because that's a foreign stamp, and that's Sydney somebody at the bottom. Oh, see now, that's, how about a big one of the Queen, a big 10p one, the Queen, the late Queen, as you see. And then you see, you discover something like that that's sticking to the black and white, but it's also got that extra bit of red in that I wanted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So maybe I put 2 of them. Maybe I put that one underneath as well to give it a border. Do I do that? Ooh, ooh. Oh, I like that. The question is, do I do the border that side, or do I do the border that side? I think I do the border that side to keep all that pinky red together. Slightly different shape that way around. Do I do it like that instead? Oh, I think I prefer that. Right, that's what we're doing. And if somebody's a philatelist and so they go, no, that 10p enormous one with the Queen's head on is a rarity. Too late. Because by the time you see this, it'll all be stuck down if I can get the lid off it. You see, people who say glue stick isn't very good. Just don't have the right glue sticks. That's glue stick sticking together plastic. That's how good this glue stick is. If you buy your 10p stuff out of the local supermarket, don't be surprised if it doesn't stick. Buy a decent glue stick and it will stick. Right, okay, that's that lecture finished with. Let me get my glue book over. Let's stick down this one first. Oops. Okay, and they've just started, they've been cutting the grass outside and they've just started with the strimmer, so I'm sorry if you're hearing that and it's disturbing you, but I'm nearly finished, so I'm not going to stop filming. I'm just going to keep going. There we go. That's those bits in there. Oh, and it's now got even louder and noisier. There we go. That's that. And I don't often do this, but actually I feel like I want to put splatters over this page. I'm going to take this photograph out. I do it on other things, but I don't often do it on this. And I think I feel like I want to put some splatters, and I feel like, although I said that this was a black and white page, I feel like I want to put gold splatters on it. And I'm going to do that. I'm going to put some gold splatters on. I know there's nothing on the other page, but I really don't want stuff splattering on the other page. And I'm just going to I'd quite like a bigger splat. Although these are good. This bit here is good. I'd quite like, so I'm just going to get really and try and just do a really big. Nah, doesn't want to do big drops, but that's okay. That's enough. It's too easy to overkill. Here is Margarete Miller for this week's 50 Art College prompts. Number 14, a person. Is it this person, or this person? There's a person there in several forms, and for those who think animals, persons, then there's even animal persons and a butterfly. This is another of these ones that has come together very quickly, and I'm really liking it. Maybe there's a lesson in there for me to not fuss so much and just let the papers speak more instead of trying to tell them what to say. There'll be another Margarete Miller next week, but between now and then there'll be some other things, so I hope you might join me for some or all of them. Thank you so much for watching. You take care. We'll see you in the next one. Bye for now. Keep crafting.